Hello, hello, and welcome to Foodtalk the FoodCast. It's your boy E, along with my man Rome the Chef. How you doing, Rome?
Yo, what's going on? How you feeling tonight?
Feeling great, man. I'm really feeling good. It's pumped up. It's a beautiful Wednesday, and it looks like we have a special guest in the house. Why don't you go ahead and introduce our special guest, sir?
Definitely. Yo, we got my man. If you don't know this brother, if you haven't tasted his food yet, you must be somewhere under a rock. We got my man, Chef Reece. What's going on, bro?
What's happening? How y'all doing tonight?
What up? I'm all right.
Wrong, you left out one important thing.
What's that?
You already know I gotta bring it in again. Come on now. Gotta bring it in again.
So for all of our sports fans, we see there's a little bit of rivalry going on here. So it's wonderful to have you.
It ain't even that.
Okay. It's wonderful to have you on the show, Chef. It's an honor to always be able to have professionals that master the craft. You know, on Food Talk, we're here to talk about the love of food and enjoying it. And today, we want to feature appetizers. So we've already played around with desserts. We've already played around with some entrees. You know, we've given you some things. But today, we kind of wanted to focus on the food that we just find fun. The things that you can, really fumble with your phalanges, and really get a feel for the finger-licking goods. So really, everything about what makes a little bite-sized or sometimes, skewer, stick, something just so delicious, and they be so tiny and quaint sometimes, or they're so juicy and moist, like when we think about meatballs and chicken wings, like appetizers really make a meal. So we wanted to have some fun today, and so I'm going to kick it over to you, Chef Rome, and I want to hear what you're making today, and we're going to go around and hear what everybody's making today.
All right, so today I got 3 really fun and kind of quick appetizers, things you can get prepared ahead of time, and some things that you want to cook on the spot. My 3 are ceviche, and then we're going to go into our bruschetta, and I also have a shrimp skewer with a little bit of butternut squash. It's going to have a fig glaze and crisp chili oil.
Oh, nice. That sounds that sounds really delicious. Thank you so much. And Chef Reece, we want to hear what you got on the menu. What you pulling in today?
So for me, I'm big on catering right now. And a lot of my events, the number one thing that people go for are my raspberry barbecue lollipop meatballs. I do turkey, beef, pork, you name it. I do it all. Other than that, I do a jerk ranch potato chips, but I'm not doing those tonight. But tonight is just all about the meatballs.
Nice. Coming through with the meatballs, the savory, juicy joints. All right. And I'm playing around today for Hispanic Heritage Month. I want to kind of feature something. There's a little bit of a dip that my family makes. We call it Mexican meat pie. It's really not a meat pie at all, but it's just the way we cook it. So I want to play around with that. And then I also had some bang bang chicken skewers that I wanted to kind of play with because I really like playing with chicken thighs. Everybody really kind of cut the breast, but I really like chicken thighs, man. When you really, flavor them things up, they stay juicy tender. So that's what we got on the menu for you guys today. And what we're going to do is we're going to start cooking, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to start cooking. And then we're going to jump over to Chef Reece, and we're going to have a chop it up segment. So while Chef Reece is chopping up his ingredients, we're going to be doing some rapid fire questions while me and Rome are cooking at the same time. So while you're over there chopping, I'm going to go ahead and kick off the first question. Chef Reece, what got you into cooking, brother, and what made you want to do it?
Of course, love food. Food is like the main thing, make everybody happy 9 times out of 10. Been around my grandparents, my parents growing up Southern from, you got Kentucky, you got Tennessee. I grew up in Georgia. So I love food. I love Southern comfort food. But other than that, I like to eat.
Yeah, I love to eat and I love Southern comfort food as well. So what are some of your favorite Southern comfort foods?
Growing up, my mom, she used to always make what they call it, shepherd's pie. But we ain't have it like that. We ain't had no lamb, none of that stuff. So we did hamburger pie, ground beef, cheese, mashed potatoes. stuff like that. But other than that, you good on fried chicken. I'm not all ball out. I don't eat yams, sweet potatoes, whatever you want. I don't eat them. I make them though, but I don't eat them.
Okay. All right, Rome, your question.
All right. So who would you say, what chefs in the industry most influential?
Most influential. It's tough. Like right now, I would say I watch what the city doing, what everybody in Youngstown, Atlanta, where I grew up at, what all they doing right now, and go off them. But lately, like the past, I want to say 3 to 4 years, it's been Chef Tobias. If y'all familiar with him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my man.
Yep. Love Chef Tobias. So the plan is to go down to his spot, Head Honcho in Maryland, to go see how it is down there. But yeah, love his stuff.
Nice. Do you like to travel? Do you like to travel and try different foods so it can inspire you to play around with different recipes?
Woo, absolutely. So for me, I got married in Jamaica. So
nice. Well, congratulations.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. Other than that, wherever I go, whether it's Georgia, Mexico, Jamaica, Canada, I like to try food everywhere I go. So that's always like the number one thing. Always.
Okay. So what's your favorite thing you like to cook?
I'm big on pasta. I love pasta. So I love Cajun spicy food. I like a Cajun aglio pasta. So I'm definitely big on that.
Pasta. Ooh, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with a good pasta. That the funny thing is we started off with some pasta, didn't we, Chef?
Yeah.
Yes. So pasta is definitely one of our prides. Let me ask you this question. What would you consider one of your favorite tools outside of a knife in the kitchen?
Crazy because I'm hands-on. So I like using my hands on whatever I do. So I would say my hands.
Okay, your favorite tool is your hands. That's a good one.
I like my hands.
Well, you see, I took away the knife because I know everybody like their knife. So
yeah, right, and I'm kind of the oddball out. Like instead of a chef knife, I like using a bread knife. I don't know why, but I just do.
Oh, very interesting.
I like to serrate it. Yeah, I like to serrate it.
All right, your question, Chef.
All right, so when you first started cooking, where was the first place you started cooking at? Or it's like job wise.
KFC.
KFC.
But crazy thing is, they didn't let me cook. They had me being a cashier with my personality.
All right.
Eventually,
go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, eventually they let me move down to cooking stuff.
So they wasn't messing with you. They wasn't messing with you in the beginning. They was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that."
Nah, they ain't had no idea what they was missing out on.
Okay, so let me ask you this:
12th herb to the flavor.
What'd you say?
You was about to add a 12th herb up in there.
I was gonna add a little more than that. So that's why they probably had an idea already.
So did they?
They probably already knew.
So did you ever experiment with any of the chicken while you was there?
I did, and thing is, like, I only did it at the one spot I ain't gonna mention their name, but we used to sell it on the low and had people coming back to get it over and over.
So y'all was selling y'all's doctored chicken, huh?
Yeah. Because like a lot of times, if you go different places, the food tastes different, whether it's the same restaurant or not. So
true. Food does typically taste different. You're right.
Yeah. But yeah, I did a little more than they herbs and spices that they wanted.
Okay, so they got a little bit more than they bargained for, huh?
Yeah, they ain't complain.
I mean, I bet they didn't until they did. Okay. So, what is something you don't like to cook?
Oh gosh. That's tough. That's tough. Something I don't like to cook. Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't eat sweet potatoes. I don't eat. Don't hate me. I don't eat cornbread unless it's dressing mixed in. I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, I cook any and everything. I don't mind. So not too long ago, I had a wildlife party, and they had bear, they had quail, they had Cornish hen, they had gator meat, and I did it all. Like I don't mind it because I eat it too. So that's that country bumpkin in me.
Woo! Okay, gator, bear. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my. Sure. Well, we got a comment. Apparently, there has been some controversy about your potato, your pasta. It says your pasta was hot as, and you ain't tell nobody until after they had some. Have you ever got feedback to say that your food was too spicy or hot?
So, like I said, I love Cajun food. I love spicy food, and they should know that already by time. So, for them to complain about it, that's on them. Anything I got, I put Cajun or spicy in it in the title, so they should know already. So suck it up.
So it's safe to say that those meatballs over there is heat balls, right?
Okay. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that tonight.
If you do use that, just make sure you put a SWE by the title. You know, that way everybody know where you got it from. Little scotch what you love.
Exactly. I got meatballs. They're going on.
Scott, don't play around. I give you some ideas. So let's check in. What's going on? Well, let me check in on you. What you got cooking over there, Chef?
All right, so I'm working on my ceviche. Right now in the bowl, we got a little lime juice. We got our green onion and a little bit of cucumber. We're about to chop off tomato. Get in there. Also season it with a little bit of salt. Come back with a little bit of pepper in a minute. And we're just going to continue to keep building these flavors in this ceviche.
Beautiful, beautiful. How's it going for you over there, Chef Reece?
So far, so good. Got the meatballs going. I'm using my wok tonight, so throw them in there a little bit. Let them brown up. I got my brown sugar going in there. Let it caramelize a little bit.
All right. And I don't know what my I need to go get my bread. Or I need to go get my garlic powder out of my wonderful little carousel now. And I got this little gift of a little carousel. I'm in this wonderful little spice rack. Got the fun little spice rack with the little carousel joint, you understand? Got my little spice rack. Sorry, nah. So I'm over here getting my chicken together, making sure my skewers are well seasoned. Get some paprika, little garlic powder, some sea salt. And I like garam masala on some things, and I'm gonna play around with that for this because I do like the earthiness of it.
Nice.
And then we're just gonna mix that all in there so that the chicken. So I typically people for this dish for skewers would use chicken breast. I like thighs. They season better. They hold flavor a little bit better for me and hold moisture. I'm gonna ask you chefs because I know you guys deal with this all the time. For you, how important is it to select the right cut of meat?
Oh, it's very important depending on what you're cooking.
Yeah.
Get the right grade of meat. Break your dish.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
So for me, I think I'm the cheap one. So I feel like if I can make it taste as good as the more expensive one, I go with the cheaper one.
Okay. So is it even? I mean, when it comes to flavor, sometimes price price does matter, but
Yeah.
is it more about the outcome for you than it is about the flavor?
I think they more so 50-50.
Okay.
Nah, maybe flavor more because I know everybody eat with their eyes first. So presentation is everything.
Yes, you're right.
But then after that, yeah, I want them to enjoy the food more than anything.
Okay. Nice. All right, so let me go over what I got going right now, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I got some skewers that I'm working on. These chicken skewers are going to be bang bang chicken skewers. So what I'm doing now is I've already seasoned them, and I'm get a couple pieces on here. I'm gonna stack them on here, kind of chunky because I want them to cook nice together and seem like one seamless piece of meat. The illusion of one piece of chicken on a skewer is always pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you can see me here. I'm over here trying my best to whittle this wood into this chicken till it's good. All right, you heard me. You heard me. Bars. Bars. I know our producer right now, off-camera producer, is probably going, this guy. I actually heard him say it. So what are some of your favorite things to season or garnish with, Chef Reece?
I love a grilled fruit. So whether it's your lemon, fresh peach, oranges, I love garnishing with fresh fruit.
Nice. What about you, Ron?
So at the time, I'm kind of into like microgreens and stuff like that.
Yeah, you are really microgreen happy right now. I did notice that.
I also like herbs a lot, especially making like a salad out of herbs. Placing it right on top. Another
Nice.
layer of texture of food.
Nice. All right. So, what you got going over there, Chef? How's the ceviche coming?
You know what? It's actually coming along pretty good. We're getting this cilantro in here, and then we're going to cut up our protein and
Nice.
get that in there.
Nice. All right. So, how's your bruschetta coming?
I'll start working on that right after this.
All right. And Chef Reece, how's it coming for you?
So far, so good with the meatballs. They get a nice brown on them. Pulling out my parsley and peppers. I got my raspberries soaked overnight.
Nice.
What I use.
I got his overnight raspberries.
Yeah, nice overnight soaked raspberries. I do brown sugar, white sugar, surprisingly white and apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of worst sauce in the world name, Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, that one.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, worst sauce in the world. Worst word in the world name.
Worcestershire. I actually like Worcestershire shit. Nah, I can't say it. That's exactly what happens to that word. Like you lose it, right? Like I know I said it yesterday. I said it yesterday.
One and done.
I said it yesterday all day, but today I just can't say the word. What is a dish? What is a dish that you really like and you just can't actually pronounce it? There's plenty of like foreign dishes that I'm like, oh yeah, I really like that. Like I can't say it. Like
I never thought about it.
I think I struggle with the enunciation or pronunciation of certain cheeses too. So I just know like there's got to be things that I like that I'm saying wrong.
Right. Like I got people that I worked with before. They didn't know what or how to say haluski.
What?
Haluski.
Haluski.
Yeah. So cabbage noodles mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, they no clue. They had no clue.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if I know how to say Paluski now because I'm a little worried. Should I say it right?
Yeah, you got it. You got
Okay. It's only because I heard you say it. So
it. Right. Roll right on.
They do say mimicry is the best form of flattery, so I will just do what you do and say what you say. All right. So I'm doing pretty good over here. My skewers are about set, and I'm about to put them on my little grill. Now, for some people, you probably would put these in the oven, or you could air fry them if you cut them down, depending on how big your air fryer is. But for me, like I want I want that kind of grill appeal to it, So,
Absolutely.
and I'm gonna take you guys over here. I have a fun little device over here. It is a tabletop or indoor grill that you can. Yeah, it's electric, boogie woogie woogie, but it definitely does the job. So I know my off-screen producer also probably cringed at me saying it's electric boogie woogie woogie, but had to do that with you. All right, so I think I have all of my chicken on here. I think I've got all the chicken I can get on here. I mean, how am I looking, guys? You see my skewer? How we looking?
You looking good. You looking good. I like it.
All right.
12 of them.
So now I'm going to give it a brush. I have to make my bang bang sauce, and I'm going to give it a brush so I can set it on the grill, and then we'll be ready for some cooking. And then I'm moving over to my dip. How's everybody else doing?
All right, so in this bowl, we have our mahi, our shrimp, they do go in raw. The juice from the limes that I swirled in is basically, that's the whole cooking right there. Basically, the acidity in that lime juice is going to cook that fish in the shrimp. We got tomatoes, cucumbers, cilantro, salt, pepper, chili flakes, and a little avocado in there, onion, and you're just gonna let that chill, get happy together, and in about 3-4 hours, you got ceviche.
Nice. All right, and that's ceviche, huh? I say it like that. That's ceviche. So I'm just playing. So what inspired you to want to make ceviche?
So it is Spanish Heritage Month. Mm-hmm. And that is a Peruvian dish.
Yes.
So I want to play around with that a little bit.
Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw me do was make some bang bang sauce. So, I use some mayonnaise, some sweet chili sauce, some sriracha, and then we top that piece off with some honey and baby.
Nice.
We start getting something, right, y'all? I mean.
All right, so I also have some butternut squash here. I already chopped it down, diced it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to season these, and we'll put a little bit of oil. A little salt. Bring 2 familiar friends to the party. You saw me play with them before. A little coriander. And cumin.
Coriander, cumin, here we come.
I like the earthiness those 2 bring. And we're basically just going to hit these in the oven at 350 for about 35 minutes or so. And we're going to let those go ahead get busy for a little while, and we're going to get into our bruschetta.
Nice. All right, so.
Y'all got a favorite style of food?
Got a what?
Favorite style of food, like soul food, Italian.
Actually, I don't. Actually, I don't, and it makes sense that I don't because I like all cuisine. I am a lover of just the process. So the thing that I think kind of sets me apart from most people is that I am a lover of the techniques of cooking, not so much the cuisines themselves. So
Absolutely.
I get inspired to see how you can apply the different techniques to the different dishes and try different things. So, like for instance, like if like in Indian dishes, in Indian cuisines, they use like whole fat Greek yogurt and stuff to like really tenderize and infuse flavor, right?
Right.
We don't typically do that in like traditional American cooking. But if we did, what would it look like, right? Like, so infusing those different types of styles from culture because of the techniques is something I find very interesting.
I like that.
Gotcha.
I like doing classic French, but I also like mixing two different styles together.
Yes, fusion.
Collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, boy, these things is about to bang, 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 bang. Hey, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Hold up, I gotta bring it in. Watch my bang, 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 bang.
Hey.
Bang, 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 bang. Oh man. Whew. All right, so I got my grill all hot back there, and it's been waiting on me to come back there to put something on there. But I wanted to make sure I did these things right, so I get that flavor all on here, neighbor. Whew.
All right, so over here earlier, I made a little bit of garlic oil, and all I did really is roast those garlic oil and just let it set in that oil. Kind of almost comfy, so I'm going to use that with my bruschetta.
Nice.
Just going to infuse more garlic into that tomato.
All right. So I am on to my next dish. All right, guys, I'm about to play around with this dip. So this is a dip that my mother made for us when we were kids that like I just fell in love with because it was so simple and easy to pull off, right?
Mm.
This dip is technically 4 ingredients, and you can omit one if you want, right? So if you don't want like meats or any types of proteins, you don't need it. Its base is cream cheese. So I did let the cream cheese soften so that I can spread it into the bottom of the pan. And for most people, I've already won, right? And for most people, they're like, what? You put the cream cheese? I don't care what it is. I've eaten that. So yeah, you want to take the cream cheese, you want to spread it evenly in the bottom as best as possible. Fill in the goal.
Little technique I'm doing right here, which is a chef and I. Basically, I'm going to take the leaves, put them inside of each other, roll them up real tight like a cigar.
Okay.
Cut a little ribbon.
Nice. All right, here we go. So I have my cream cheese all spread out nicely. The next layer of this is the ground beef or ground chicken, depending on which you or turkey, whichever, whatever you were choosing of your preference. I am choosing ground turkey because it's leaner. Now I did season it, salt, pepper, but you just want a nice little grinded layer. Now once I finish or brown mine, I do like to put it into like a processor and get a nice little chop down refine it so it's an even nice layer for the dip. You don't want big chunks. Some people do like dips chunky. Like when you're really trying to create an aesthetic, textural texture to food, you do have to be mindful of that as well. All right, so now I have my ground turkey layer. Ooh, buddy. Next is salsa. Simple salsa.
Nice.
All right. So as you can see, I have my salsa in now. And what do you think goes on last? Chefs, what do you think tops this thing? What goes on top of this? You already know what it is. Cheese, damn it, cheese.
Yeah. I was gonna say bacon for a second. You know, everybody loves bacon on everything.
Well, yes. I don't know if bacon would have made this gel together.
Not for that one. Not for that one. Definitely not for that one.
But I can see why you would think everything requires a little bit of bacon. I'm with you.
Oh no, I don't. Give me the cheese over it. Give me cheese any day.
All right, so now we're gonna finish it with a layer of cheese. Now you can use different types of cheese. I do like to use the Mexican blend of cheese just because of it, the natural flavors it has. Sometimes I'll even break up blocks of queso and put it in here. I think that's really good. A nice melty cheese, queso. But you just want a good layer of cheese, not too much to where, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a whole stiff thing of cheese that's not going to really do too well or move too much. You want something like, a nice little layer that's going to bubble up and give you that nice little brown once it's done, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there it is. Can you see me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. How's everybody else doing? How's the meatballs coming, Chef?
They getting their sauce on right now. So far, so good. They
Nice.
should be good in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Nice. That's what I want to hear. We cooking. All right. So this goes in the oven. I'm going to put this in the oven at about 375 for roughly 20 to 25 minutes. And then what I'll do is, now there's 2 ways that I do this. Sometimes I will cover it so it can do the kind of insulated cooking and not like brown and cook the cheese too much. So the way that you would do that is just, do the traditional thing of covering it with a little sheet of aluminum foil.
Yeah.
For at least the first 20 minutes. That way we know it's all the way done. But ideally, as you guys can tell, I've already browned the meat. The meat is cooked. So it depends on how you really want it. You definitely don't want to overcook it because you don't want the damn cream cheese to start, stiffening up and becoming hard and burning. But here we go.
Yeah, I got to try that.
Yeah, it's easy, man.
I got a little bit of French bread. Got a little bag of action. And just gonna cut a couple of these. Right on the bias.
All right. Well, I guess I got to pull away my this camera. It's time to move, guys. Gotta take you where the food is going on.
All right, so we're just waiting for our grill to heat up a little bit. And we're gonna get our bread grilled off for our bruschetta.
All right. So, chefs, can y'all see my indoor grill over there with the skewers going?
Yes, sir. Looking good.
Yeah, I see you.
Yes. So let me clean my. You're supposed to clean as you go, right? Is that not a chef's role? You're supposed to clean as you go.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Clean as you go. So we are about halfway done with. We're about halfway done with our work today. How you guys feeling?
I'm great. I'm great right now.
So far, so good. I like this. I like what y'all doing over here.
Truly appreciate you, brother. Truly appreciate you.
Definitely.
All right. All right. If you are tuning in and watching the podcast or the Foodcast, Food Talk, we always want to hear from you guys as well. We want to know what you're interested in. If you have any desires or any dishes that you'd like to see us play around with, or if you'd like to be a guest on the show. Or right now we are kind of sourcing some tasters to come in and be able to play around and eat the food that we create. And we'll be very happy to kind of take some inquiries about that as well. But always participate, and we look forward to feeding you one day. I think we're going to work on an event where we're going to pull together some chefs. We're going to run out of space and have a little cooking thing and generate some revenue too, and play around and probably donate to some good causes as well, like our pocket. Because food is expensive, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. All right. While we wait for, we got some chili crisp oil over here going. We're gonna take our shrimp or shrimp skewers, season them up a little bit. Definitely got to season both sides of your food.
Yeah, you do.
All right. So we are going to get our shrimp going right in that chili oil. And we're gonna let those cook up.
They're looking good, Chef.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Chef, because you are actually Chef Rome, because you're lucky enough to actually have somebody with you. Can we, if you have a guest there, could they tell us what they're smelling there? Because, like, I think a lot of times we get to, when you watch cooking shows, right? All you do is get to see the food. You don't really get to understand the experience of what somebody is really going through while they're sitting in the kitchen, like the heat of the stove, right? The fact that it makes you kind of sweat and perspire, but then there's all these flavors and scents that are swirling around. What's the smell like over there?
It smells great, you guys. And I need time to hurry up and proceed so that I can hurry up and eat the
Wonderful. Thank you. Well, it's
All right,
wonderful
so
to have
we got
you.
our squash out. I had some going already, you know, through the magic of TV. Our squash are done now.
The magic of TV. All right, so guys, we're cooking right now. I know it smells wonderful in here. If you can tune in, if you're tuning in right now and you see these chicken skewers over here on this little grill over here, and you see them getting that nice little crispy brown to them, and all that little juicy fat is dripping off of it while it's looking all yummy. Yes, then you're seeing exactly what I'm saying, because that's how I feel. And I'm telling you, it smells wonderful in here. I'm like, I might be in trouble. My neighbors might be busting, kicking in my door before long. I might get evicted. I don't know what's happening today.
Yeah, somebody need to invent that scratch and sniff or something. We can smell through phones.
Right.
Smell-o-vision, right? We need a smell-o-vision.
We need it.
Definitely. So what I like to do is while these are going,
All right, yeah,
while
show
they're
me. Let
hot,
me see
I
something.
like to take a piece of garlic
Okay.
and just kind of cut it a little bit. And we're just going to start to kind of almost grate that garlic into the bread.
Gotcha.
Nice. So what's the difference between doing that and actually like getting like some garlic paste and spreading it across it?
I mean, you can, but this is like basically you're just grating that garlic into those cracks and crevices in that bread.
Okay.
All right. So bread is about done.
All right, you got that garlic. You got that garlicky bread over there doing this thing.
And start the plate up a little bit. All right.
Now, if I was using actual like grill, this chicken be done. You know, that's the only downside to using the electric grill. Of course, you can't get the extreme temperatures, but it's also safer. You know, so you want to be able to protect your house and not burn your place down trying to be sneaky and have a grill.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Just take your time, which is why, you know, like I said, the timing of it is impeccable because while my food is cooking, I can just look at y'all's food work.
All right. So
Here we go. Now we get into it.
we're gonna grab our shrimp over here. Actually,
You know what? I do feel like making myself a cocktail. That's okay if you guys don't mind.
Sounds good.
So I think I'm going to make myself an old fashioned.
Not one bit. I'm about to see if I got anything.
Yes. A peach old fashioned sounds wonderful to me. All right. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da,
I don't know
da.
about that. I got some nice moonshine. The hooch, that good hooch.
You said you got some moonshine?
Yeah, I got the good hooch.
Oh man. All right. Okay. I see you with the good hooch. I see you with the good hooch.
I do a little sample tonight. I do a little sample, not too much.
So for those that are connoisseurs of drink, a old fashioned is a classic drink. Ideally, you can make it with any alcohol. By definition, it doesn't necessarily have a specific alcohol that you can make it with, as long as it has water, a little bit of sweetener or sugar, and bitter. It falls into a classification of an old fashioned by the original standards. But in modern times, it has become a specifically whiskey-based drink, primarily with bourbon. So, what I have here is Basil Hayden, a Kentucky bourbon, one of my favorites. And I'm trying to get to my hibiscus flowers. So instead of using an orange today, I'm going to play around and use peach and hibiscus instead. So, I'm going to start off with my bourbon, about 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. It depends on your preference. Then the next thing we want to do is add our sweetener. So if you had simple syrup, and I'm using peach simple syrup, so I can add that little flavor to it. That's why it's called a peach old fashioned. And you want about a half ounce of that. 1 ounce, depends on your level of sweetness. And me, I like to do 3 dashes of bitters. 1, 2, 3. All right. I got my bitters in. Now, to make this drink come alive, it needs one thing. And why am I not finding my one thing? Here it is. To make this drink come alive, it needs one thing: water. You have no idea how beautiful water makes things blend. That's the acidity of drinks, the viscosity of it. Now that I have that done, we'll go ahead and dress it up. And I have an edible flour that I'm going to add to it. Typically, certain drinks are shaken. An old-fashioned is stirred.
Yes, sir.
All right. And now to blow your mind, put that in there. Here's my peach old fashioned.
Nice.
Now let me show you too. You up close. Go ahead and look at that ice cube. You see that? Get on in there. Look at that ice cube. Yeah, I got a flour on the flour. What y'all know about a flour on the flour? That boy be doing the most. All right, how's it coming?
Sound good.
How's it coming, guys?
Good, about done, ready to plate shortly.
About ready to plate?
Yeah, getting there.
Nice.
And there you have it.
Then you have what? I missed it. What happened? Oh, nice. All right, so the ceviche with the bruschetta and the butternut squash and shrimp skewer. Let me see the shrimp skewer. All right, that's very pretty. Okay. All right, so tell us why you chose those 3 appetizers.
All right, so again, because it is Spanish Heritage Month, I didn't want to do something Spanish. Ceviche is one of my favorite things. It's Peruvian, so we went with that. Bruschetta, because I actually did a dinner party for my family and some friends. The first one I did, my cousin fell in love with the bruschetta, so hopefully she's watching tonight and sees this, and then I get called all types of customers because she don't have any again.
Sir, are you intentionally being a ball?
Yeah. You know, what I do. You heard about how my cousin beat me up and BJ. And, you know, I kind of thought about that and said, oh, I'll just make this bruschetta, you know, take the consequences later.
And take the consequences later.
Yeah. And the shrimp and squash is just something that I played with in my mind for a while and wanted to do.
Nice.
So we came up with that.
All right. Those are beautiful dishes, man. Eloquent. I love them. All right, so let's go ahead and pull our guest on and let her take a taste so we can get her opinion.
Dun-dun.
Y'all, it looks hot.
It's not hot.
It smells good though.
Well, okay, well, let's see. Can you eat it so we can hear how it tastes?
That's all you needed was the walk-off. That was it right there.
I can eat the other one.
Sure.
Yeah, you have to try all three.
No, she wanted the other ceviche.
Oh, okay. All right, well, thank you. So the ceviche is so good she had to eat it twice. Wonderful. Chef Reece, do you have anybody that can taste your food there?
I do. I can call in my daughter or my wife.
There you go. You might want to get somebody to represent you. I mean, I'm alone, so I mean, ain't nobody eating my stuff.
I got you. Give me 1 second. Let me scream real quick.
I gotta be like y'all. I gotta work real hard like y'all and become a real chef so people actually want to spend time with me.
You want to taste?
I'm over here being a whole plate chef. So you like the bruschetta as well?
Come on.
Nice.
He made all of this for me, so I don't think.
All right. Well, hold on. Wait. Chef Reece, who's this?
This is my daughter Jasmine. Jasmine, this is everybody.
Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. How was the meatball?
Good. It's really good.
Really good? Oh, wow. That's wonderful. So, do you like your dad's food?
I feel like she got to say that.
All right, thank you, Jasmine. All right, so we got some winners. All right, now you got to tell us about that shrimp and the butternut squash. Siobhan.
She said, praise God.
Hold on.
Shrimp and butternut squash. I know. And look, if you're gonna be a taster, you can't be sitting there eating, right? Tasters don't eat. Right? They take a bite and then they move on.
That's washing fire. I don't like shrimp, y'all, but I'm gonna eat it for y'all tonight.
You don't like shrimp?
Go. You're
not allergic to it. You just don't like it.
Right.
I have a horror story about it, but that's too long for this show.
Okay. Let's not hear the horror story. Just.
Oh,
okay, so you like shrimp now. Okay.
I had to mix it because it's good. Oh, right, come on. Oh, okay. We done. Good night, y'all.
You like shrimp now?
That's Foodtalk the FoodCast. See y'all next week.
She can go ahead and just sign us off, brother.
I'm gonna go ahead and imagine what that means and assume that I don't know. So. All right. So I've taken aluminum foil off of my dip, so now it can do its final little bake down, turn it up a little bit so that I can get that nice little cheese melt at the top. My chicken skewers are pretty much just skewed. So I guess I got to work on my plating next. Don't judge me because these is Bengal chips. I just bought them, okay? I didn't care.
No judgment.
I hope not.
This is a safe space.
I didn't feel like it earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a judge space earlier. I just know that much. Anytime somebody tell you it's a safe space, they setting you up for some failure, y'all. I don't care what they say.
Just a little bit.
It ain't never as safe as they say. All right, so Rome, you're done.
Yes, sir.
Chef Reece, you ready to play?
Yes, sir. Playing right now.
All right, Chef Reece is coming to a plate.
On camera.
All right, I think I'm about ready too.
Okay.
Just gotta chop down my my garnishments.
Here we go.
That chicken looking all right, bro.
I know, man. It's smelling wonderful, man. And too bad I can't even like really eat it tonight. I gotta like cook it and wait for tomorrow to eat it for lunch.
Yo, the meatballs looking right.
Oh, let me see him. Let me see him. Oh, look at him. Oh, you got the little raspberry sauce in.
Okay, man. I see you.
Yep. So that's your. You got the pretzel sticks. That's what make it a lollipop to hold it up.
All right. I'm about to bring y'all some beautiful. We're gonna get something going in here. Get my dip going. And I'm about to pull my daggone skewers off. I think I'll just do 2 for this for the plates. Keep my plate kind of narrow. Yes. All right. And let me bring. I guess I need to bring everybody back over here where I'm at, right? Because I'm done over here.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. All right, so you can see me in there. I'm cooking.
Yes, sir.
Now, I did remove my extra lights, but you should be able to get an idea of the dish here.
I see you.
All right, can you guys see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right. And then hit this with a little bit of voila.
Very nice.
I see what you're doing.
All right, so now here's the real test. Get on in there. Yeah. Whoa. Get money. Okay. Woo. I do love that dip. That is such a delicious dip. And these skewers are so beautiful. I love the charring on the outside and the edges. I mean, it's really pretty.
Yeah, that came out nice, real nice.
Yeah, you really gotta love the charring.
Absolutely.
All in there.
Came out beautiful.
All right. So, gentlemen, let me go ahead and tune in. Gentlemen, not only did we just take exactly, hear my words, gentlemen, exactly an hour to get this done. Oh, it's exactly an hour. It's 9 o'clock, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Y'all are amazing. What? I think I broke my microwave. My fan won't go off. Okay. All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and being participants in Food Talks today. It was such a wonderful time. So we want to go ahead and shoot it over to our guest chef. Chef, go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you, follow you, and check out your food.
I am once again Chef Reece. You can find me on Facebook under Maurice Reece Ross, Reece with a C, REECE, or you can find me on Instagram as Reece Ross. Like I said ReeceRoss, Reece Ross. Got my business cards. Can't see it, but I got them if y'all ever need them. Out and about, I always carry them with me. You can hit me up on Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, DM. Just let me know. I do catering. I do sell dinners occasionally, here and there, every blue moon, whenever I can. But other than that, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. This was a wonderful day.
Oh, you know what? It was our pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much. We'll definitely have you on again. This was just an amazing time to be able to kind of work with. And again, since you know this is your patented drink, your patented dish. You know, everybody goes crazy over it. I can only imagine how many people are just salivating at the idea of being able to kind of play around with the food. So thank you so much, Chef.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over to you, Chef Rome, and go and get your final thoughts.
It's to clean up. And I just want to give a shout out to the Podcast About Nothing Network. All the hard work that everybody is putting in. Cam, thank you so much for joining the team and everything that you do. You really are bringing the podcast network and the ideas that me and E had, the vision that we had alive. I want to give a shout out to Easy Monday Motivation. Man, listen, this week, whoo, boy, y'all took them to church, didn't y'all?
We did, boy. Hey, woo, woo.
Tuesday, we had that comfort, and that big dog come out of Siobhan. What was it, Siobhan? Okay, all right, that's a medium dog or a small fragile dog, one of them. But Tuesday, 7 o'clock, the comfy couch. Every Wednesday again. Be here. This is the spot to be on Wednesdays. Food Talk, the FoodCast. Thursdays, just clowning. It's going. You're gonna get your laughs. Friday, way past cool nerdcast. Cam, Lex G. On Twitch, he's Hetty Murphy. Saturday, we got something special coming for you. It's in the works right now. And Sunday, as always, the Podcast About Nothing, the thing that started it all.
You're right. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, wherever we're at, wherever you are, be a part of the network. Tune in, like, subscribe, and keep saying it again. If you watch the video, if you haven't liked, you owe us one. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Come on, check us out. We're everywhere. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you for tuning in.